And good morning, I'm meteorologist Amber Wheeler. This is your 1 minute forecast. And actually, it's going to be a little longer than 1 minute because I have a lot to tell you about the weekend. A lot of folks probably have some things you want to do outside. And while I don't think that you should necessarily cancel your plans, you certainly want to have that plan B or maybe that place you can head indoors if a storm does pop up around you. We certainly have that ripe environment all through the weekend. So let's talk about today. Let's take it day by day here. Today, our highs are going to be in the 80s. So we're looking at a lot of high dew points in the 60s, which means it's going to feel muggy out there. Small chances for thunderstorms, but better chances this evening. And in fact, the Storm Prediction Center has given us a marginal and a slight risk. That's a pretty decent chance for some severe storms. Any of these storms could have heavy downpours, golf ball size hail, and gusts of 70. The hail and the gusts are going to be enough to be damaging, and that's why we have a severe potential. Tomorrow, we also have a severe potential, and that's a marginal risk for everyone. And notice that really just broad stroke they have across the area there. And really just looking at the model runs, that just tells me that they're also in agreement that in terms of placement, this is going to be a tough to nail down. I mean, that's just kind of how the atmosphere is set up heading into this weekend. So I will explain that. So here's the forecast. We head through the rest of the day. We certainly have kind of a charged atmosphere. We got some warm air moving in from the south. That's been spurring a few storms this morning. And we certainly could see something linger, but I don't see us having much in the way of severe weather until this evening. This line could move in a little earlier. You can see there off towards the west, but it's, and we could even, let me back this up here. This is 11 p.m., but let me back this up. We certainly could see a storm pop up here in central North Dakota this evening. So I don't want to count that out. Again, this is a model, and then when we interpret them, we try to tell you kind of what we think could happen too. So I don't want you to let your guard down by looking at this thinking, you're going to be fine this evening because you just might have a storm over you. We are watching this line of rain and storms that wants to move in this evening. Notice that the model also changes a little bit. It goes from high resolution to low resolution, so that's something to point out too. So this just looks like rain, but we could still be seeing some storms tomorrow morning. We could even get a decent break through the day on Saturday, maybe some afternoon convection. I don't want to rule that out either. And then heading into late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, another round of some possible showers and thunderstorms that could linger into Sunday afternoon. So you can see just kind of a really busy forecast, and in terms of placement, this could shift a little bit. So that's why a lot of us are under that threat for storms, and anything that does form could become severe because we have that kind of ripe atmosphere right now that is the July atmosphere. So that's why every day we're calling for a chance for severe storms. 80s pretty much looks to be kind of the average temperatures that we're going to be seeing, not just today, but into Saturday and Sunday, and it's going to be downright muggy. I think the coolest day might be Sunday. You might see more low 80s, some upper 70s, but a lot of low 80s. But here's the look at how much rain you could see. Now again, this could shift a little bit, but notice that not a lot of people are getting missed, so some of these scattered showers and thunderstorms will move over you, and if you see even one storm could dump heavy, massive amounts of rain. We've got a lot of moisture in the atmosphere to work with here, so some heavy downpours are certainly possible. This is a look at what we're kind of going with here, maybe over an inch in some areas, possibly some areas getting 2. And unfortunately, a lot of folks who saw a lot of rain towards the beginning of this week, not really caring to see too much more. Here's a quick look at the 7-day temperature trends. Keeping with the 80s, a little bit of a cool down there for Sunday and into Monday, but a lot of 80s into next week. Near daily chances for some showers and thunderstorms, but I think that we'll have a pretty active forecast this weekend with several breaks that will allow you to still have some good time outdoors, especially on Saturday. Again, I just can't stress enough, you want to be weather aware and know what's coming towards you. We're going to be here tracking storms all weekend and letting you know if anything becomes severe and bringing you all the latest updates.